In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I think storefront window cleaning is one of the best starter businesses for people new to entrepreneurship, new to business, new to making money on their own. So I have a window cleaning business. I have been in business for about 14 months, and this is my first business. I have never had a business before this. Before what I do now, I worked in the restaurant industry for practically my whole life, from 18 to 28, so about 10 years. So I had never started a business, and what got me into business was, me leaving my last job and being unemployed for a little while and traveling and, taking some time off essentially after I left my last job. But then I watched a YouTube video that inspired me to go and try to sell window cleaning services to businesses. And I did. And 14 months later, I now have a small business that generates me enough money to live my life, roughly $3,000 to $5,000 a month and growing. So this is a business that is great for anybody to start because number one reason why it's a great starter business is because it's very low overhead. It's very low startup cost. So you can literally start this business with $100. Get the basic tools and equipment you need, the bucket, the mop, the squeegee, the soap, and if you have a ladder, hopefully you have a ladder, you can use your ladder. Of course, you need a vehicle as well to drive to places to service the jobs. But yes, low startup cost, low overhead. There's not much ongoing cost running the business besides, the squeegee that comes, the rubber on the squeegee and soap. It's very low overhead. And another reason is that window cleaning will always be in demand. If you live in a populated area with plenty of businesses and residential homes, you can build a business because people will always pay for window cleaning. And right now the robots aren't doing it yet. Maybe they will be in about 5 to 10 years, and maybe I'll have to pivot into something else. But for now, right now, actual human beings are still doing the service. So, but like I said, I focus on storefront window cleaning. My business consists of 95% storefront cleaning and 5% residential. I Storefront is what I make my money on, like routinely. And here and there I'll get residentials because I've built enough relationships with many clients and many people that sometimes residential jobs would just come to me. Some of my clients want me to clean their homes as well. So this this business model is like you learn all the foundational principles of business with this business model. I know today all of the hype is AI and tech and being a content creator and what else? Digital businesses, but there's something to be said about just, blue collar labor, physical businesses that still are in demand, like window cleaning, like power washing, like what else? Landscaping, all those things. But we're talking about window cleaning here. There is a demand for it, and the demand needs to be filled. The demand needs to be filled. And you, in your city, you can carve out a enough market for yourself, for your business, to make enough money, to earn enough money, to make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month. It is doable, and that's a start. You can, get to $3,000 to $5,000 relatively quickly. Maybe 3 to 6 months if you really hustle hard. If you sort of if you do things like if you watch this video and you watch my content, because I'm going to be making more content on this, and you educate yourself and you do the right things from the start, you can build faster. It took me about a year to get to 3 to 5K, but it's only been a year, so as long as I keep working on the business, it'll keep growing, and the potential growth is exponential. The more people you service, the more good reviews you get, the more word of mouth you get, the more work you get, the more money you make. So, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say is that window cleaning, storefront window cleaning is a great opportunity. Another reason I like this business model, more so the reason why I've focused on it more than residential is because it's recurring. I'm talking recurring work, which means predictable income. You know money's coming in because you've locked down 15, 20, 30 recurring clients. So the calendar you always got work on the calendar. So that's another important thing for the business is when you're building this business is you don't want to just do one-off cleans for these storefront businesses. You want to frame it to them as, hey, like my business, I provide recurring cleaning weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. So your business can stay looking its best. You don't have to worry about it. We'll take care of everything for you. We'll take care of the window cleaning. And if you frame it like that and you get them on, an agreement for recurring services, then you build out a stable income stream for yourself. And this is great for anybody that is working a minimum wage job or working a job that they don't like, and another thing, and they don't have much flexibility. With having my own business, I have a lot more flexibility, so much more flexibility than when I worked for people in the past. In the past, you answer to your boss. You can't go to the bathroom when you want. You can't take a break when you want. You have to ask to use the restroom. You have to ask to take a break. And if you're like me, I don't like people telling me what to do. You probably don't. If you're anything like me, you like to self-govern yourself. You don't like other people governing how you or what you can do and when you can do it. With this business, a simple business like storefront window cleaning, you are in charge. You are the captain of your own enterprise. You are in control of your schedule. You are in control of your pricing. You are in control of this machine, which will pay you enough to live your life. So, and if that sounds appealing to you, then I recommend considering this as start it as a side hustle, start it as an experiment. See if you like it first. I personally find it satisfying to clean windows. I like to go somewhere I see it's a little dirty. By the time I leave, it's sparkling clean. You got people walking by giving me compliments. Hey man, the windows look freaking great, great job. And I get to know a whole bunch of people in my community. I have relationships with like 30, 40 people related, like all over the county where I live. I know tons of business owners and I have many good relationships with all these people. And it's quite it's quite fulfilling to be, you know, feel like a part of bettering your community. Personally, myself, that's how I feel. I find like I'm more connected with people. I know more people, and I do something which helps my community. So you also get that sort of positive emotional feeling from doing something that's helping your local community. So that's basically what I wanted to say today. I wanted to talk about why I think storefront window cleaning is a great business, a great starter business. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, me breaking down the business, going into the nitty-gritties of the details, pricing, you know, doing jobs, how to clean, then stay tuned because more content is coming soon. Peace.